on the kind of injuries that have been documented. For instance,
the report details 6 emblematic attacks involving the suspected use of GBU-31s, or 2,000-pound bombs, GBU-32, 1,000-pound bombs, and GBU-39s, 250-pound bombs, from the 9th of October to the 2nd of December 2023 on residential buildings, a school, refugee camps, and a market. The report concludes that these Israeli strikes indicate that the IDF may have repeatedly violated fundamental principles of the laws of war. In this connection, it notes that unlawful targeting, when committed as part of a widespread or systematic attack against a civilian population in line with the state or organisational policy, may also implicate the commission of crimes against humanity. Israel's choices of methods and means of conducting hostilities in Gaza since the 7th of October, including through the extensive use of explosive weapons with wide area effects in densely populated areas, have failed to ensure that they effectively distinguish between civilians and fighters. At around the time of these attacks, an IDF spokesperson was reported to have said that while balancing accuracy with scope of damage, right now we're focused on what causes maximum damage. Another IDF official was quoted as saying, Hamas and the residents of Gaza are human beasts and are dealt with accordingly. Israel has imposed a total blockade on Gaza, he says. No electricity and no water, just damage. You wanted hell, you will get hell, he said.
And what did your data from the injured people show for the...
We start with that as a reference point and look at what else has been done from a military point of view, including the nature of weapons that's been used. So it became very clear to us that the nature of weapons that were used, especially on wide area, that have wide area effect, is extremely dangerous in the context of Gaza. And we've been saying this in several reports and statements, that Gaza is a very densely populated area. And in these 6 incidents, we had sufficient information to demonstrate the civilian casualties, both in terms of the death as well as injuries, and where we felt that the principles of international humanitarian law, particularly precaution, distinction, proportionality, were not necessarily followed.